Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Movie Pod. I'm the host here, Isaac, joined by my co-host, Joseph. How you going on this Tuesday Arvo, mate?
I'm good. It's a little hot. Getting a little hot. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But, no, I'm excited for tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, Ahsoka, episode 6, obviously coming off last week, episode 5 of Ahsoka. I'm definitely hyped for tomorrow. I'm on 2 holidays now, so we can watch the episode like as soon as it comes out tomorrow, which is a W. Meaning we'll have our review and breakdown up earlier, definitely earlier than we had our episode 5 breakdown and review up. As you know, last week had a busy week, and I think I got sick from last week. I feel terrible right now, but I'm gonna push through, get this predictions video out for you guys, and then tomorrow we'll have our review and breakdown on Ahsoka episode 6. But what can we expect in episode 6 of Ahsoka? This one is the actress who plays Shin Hati, Ivana, I believe her name is. This episode 6 is her favorite episode, so I think something involving Shin might happen. Like a big dramatic thing with Shin might happen. Obviously coming off episode 5, Ahsoka is with Huyang in the mouth of a Purgle on their way to the new galaxy. So episode 6, I think it's going to be set in this new galaxy. It'll start off with maybe back with Ahsoka and Huyang going to this new galaxy, arriving in the new galaxy, meeting up again with Baylan, Shin, Sabine, having a fight, I don't know. Or, I think Huyang and Ahsoka will have trouble getting there. Something's going to happen with the Purgle getting there. You know, this big thing's going to happen in the middle of nowhere, in between the Star Wars galaxy and the new galaxy. I think something will happen and they might get stranded, meaning they're going to have to find another way to the galaxy. I do believe that could definitely happen, and episode 6 could focus more on Baylan and Shin. Obviously, Sabine's with them. Morgan Elsbeth ends up finding Thrawn, because it's not like they're going to have to look for Thrawn in the new galaxy. She has a map right towards Thrawn. Is Thrawn and Ezra still together? I don't think so. I don't think Thrawn and Ezra would be together. I think they would have split like ASAP after their big thing in the Rebels finale with the Purgle. So episode 6, I think, is gonna be with the bad guys. We're gonna see Thrawn for the first time.
I reckon that we'll open with at the end of episode 3 with Morgan Elsbeth, Baylan, Shin, and Sabine. We will see them show up out of hyperspace. That'll be how the episode starts, and they'd be like, I think we'll get majority of them, and then at the end of the episode, we will see Ahsoka and Huyang getting there.
Yep.
I think we have 3 episodes left.
Yeah, we do.
I don't think we're going to have any more big hiccups.
Nah.
We've also just got Ahsoka the White, and
Yeah.
I think her coming to this power will just be like, if she gets this power and she gets this hope, I can also see this being Baylan's last episode.
Wow. Okay.
And then actress's favorite one. I think Baylan's death would be very moving, and again, we've got 3 episodes left.
Yeah.
As we and I have spoken about before, how we've like separated the episodes into like 1 and 2 being like reintroduced, 3 and 4 being whatever. I think this will be like the end of Shin and Baylan's, and the beginning of Thrawn's arc in the TV show in this season.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think we'll definitely see Thrawn in this episode, surely. Something will definitely happen with Shin, I think, and Baylan. Obviously Sabine's with them. So what the hell's happening with Sabine?
It'll be another big episode. It's going to step off the gas a little bit. It'll step off the pedal. But I think this is going to be another massive episode, and I think this is like the beginning of the end of the season. This episode, episode 6, will set up this is the start of setting up the finale.
Yep, definitely in this new galaxy. It's going to be really interesting when we arrive to this new galaxy, what it's going to look like, what species are there, how the Force works there. So I'm definitely thrilled to find all that out. Obviously hyped to see Ezra, played by Man S. Fundy. Whether we see him episode 6, I don't. If we see Thrawn episode 6, I don't think we'll see Ezra. We might see Ezra at the end, but probably episode 7 for Ezra.
Yeah. I agree.
But I think episode 6 really going to be focused on the bad guys, on the Thrawn, Balin, Shin, Morgan Elsbeth, all on them. Obviously, Ahsoka is now Ahsoka the White. She's a lot more optimistic, and she's thrilled to. She has motivation in life now. She's confronted her past. She's moved past it. Finally, took her just a few decades. So no, I think episode 6 is going to be a fast episode. In terms of just how fast things happen. I feel like we're gonna kick off with Morgan Elsbeth, Shin, Balin, Sabine arriving in this new galaxy, finding Thrawn. I think honestly, Ahsoka, with 3 episodes left, they've really got to start to get a move on, I feel. And so whether this episode shows Ahsoka's journey getting to the new galaxy, or it goes back to the bad guys, them arriving in the new galaxy and finding Thrawn, I think it would definitely focus more on that than just Ahsoka's journey getting to the new galaxy.
Yeah.
So we might not even see much of Ahsoka this episode. As you said, it probably could end with Ahsoka arriving in the new galaxy after Balin, Shin, Morgan Elsbeth have found Thrawn, and then maybe Sabine splits off from there.
Because some time has passed
And
since they left.
yeah, we haven't seen them for a whole episode now.
Maybe just at least a day.
And so
Because we know that when Ahsoka wakes back up, Ho-Yang says, you've been out for 1 cycle, so...
Yeah, it's true.
That's how long it's been since they've left.
Yep. And then I think Sabine will go off from
one thing I did...
Morgan Elsbeth and Shin and Balin, and probably potentially go look for Thrawn as Morgan Elsbeth. Not Thrawn's, Ezra. So Mass Effect, I can't think straight, but Ezra. Sabine goes find Ezra as Morgan Elsbeth is finding Thrawn.
Yeah.
With Shin and Balin.
Yeah. One thing I did want to touch on that we didn't on the breakdown of episode 5, and I haven't seen anybody actually talk about is it's actually Anakin in The World Between Worlds. I know it's a little bit off topic for tomorrow's episode, but nobody's talked about it. What? How? Like,
what do you mean? Like, how was he there?
Is Anakin? Is he the will of the Force?
I think it was all just an
he's
illusion.
Not one of the gods.
In Ahsoka's head. So when Ahsoka
I think so too, but
got knocked out in the water, right?
Is it willed by the Force?
Anakin, being one with the Force now, obviously, in the Cosmic Force, I think he would have used the Force to portray what happened in episode 5 into Ahsoka's head, so then she can go on this journey through her own mind, and Anakin could have just projected that in her. And because she's already been in the World Between Worlds, she's been there before, it makes sense that, Anakin would put her in that place, because that's a very Force mystical place.
That's the most likely.
That's what I think.
That's what I was going for, but I just wasn't completely sure because no one's really spoken about it, and maybe it's just because it's that's fine. But for episode 6, I think we're on the same kind of page where it's going to be a lot more of Morgan Elsbeth and that crew. Yeah, and I agree. I think we're going to get a lot less Ahsoka, but we're going to see I think we will see Ezra at the very end.
Yeah, I think so. I think
standing on a cliff, and then Sabine gives him his lightsaber, and then he throws it away.
No, we don't throw it away. No, Jake Skywalker. I think...
Tell it to Jake.
Well, obviously he hasn't had a lightsaber for like 10 years now, so I think he's going to be very attuned with the Force, and he's going to be...
Oh, he's going to be so
powerful. I cannot wait to see that, and obviously Manus Fundy portraying Ezra. It will be incredible. As I said, I think Sabine will go off from Balin and Shin and Morgan Elsbeth as they go to find Thrawn, and then she goes looks for Ezra, and then I don't know, it'll be cool. It's gonna be so interesting. We've never been outside of this galaxy in Star Wars. It's always been a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. It's now a long time ago in a galaxy far, far, far away. And so, what is it gonna look like? What species are gonna be there? Are there other humans there? Is it like a long lost galaxy? Is that where the original... It's gonna be so cool to see it. It's literally gonna change Star Wars, this whole new galaxy. Dave Filoni's introducing, there's so many possibilities now they could do with this new galaxy, and I'm very excited to see what it all looks like, and how it actually works, it's going to be quite cool. I think there's going to be lots of Chiss species. I believe, so in Legends, the Chiss ascendancy come from the planet Chiss, which is in the unknown regions. I believe in canon now, they're going to make the Chiss ascendancy come from this new galaxy. So Thrawn will be back with his people, and that's where his species originally came from, was this new galaxy. That's going to be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah, I agree. This episode is this series is just teeing up something massive.
Yeah. As far as cameos go, obviously we've got our Anakin stuff, which wasn't, you could arguably say it was a cameo, but it was more part of the story for Ahsoka. I don't think Luke will show up. I just don't see where the time is possible.
No.
Maybe at
especially
the end
now
of
that they're in a different galaxy.
Yeah, maybe at the end of episode 8, the finale. But I think this season will end with Thrawn coming back to the main galaxy, and so the bad guys winning. I think the bad guys will win in season 1. Season 2, we get a new story, and then obviously it will lead all into Dave's movie with Thrawn being the big bad villain, and they'll probably defeat Thrawn in his movie. But I think the bad guys, so Thrawn and that, will win in season 1. And we'll get back to this main galaxy. The New Republic will be in shambles. They'll be like, oh my god, they literally told us Thrawn was coming back. We didn't believe them. And, the New Republic, I've said this before, they were portrayed like this in Legends. They're currently being portrayed like this in canon, but the New Republic is so hopeless. They are terrible. They're a terrible government, and probably the worst government we have seen in Star Wars. So it's going to be funny to see their downfall. And then obviously, whether the First Order rise next, I'm not sure. We'll see if Dave wants to connect his stuff to that. But yeah, no, we'll see. I think Captain Rex, do we see an older one? I don't know. I don't honestly know. We always knew Tamora Morrison was going to be in the show as Rex, but I think that was just the flashback with his voice. I honestly just think it was that.
Yeah.
I think they might be saving.
I think Rex was just going to be too old for it.
Yeah, he's around.
At this point.
So he's around 49, but with accelerated aging, he's like 99. He's like.
Yeah.
So so whether he's still alive, it'd have to be the oldest clone ever. I think they'll make it so he's alive, and I think he'll either show up season 2 or Dave's movie. They could be saving it for Dave's movie. But I don't think there's
maybe.
I just don't think there's room for these cameos to now show up in this season. I think Zeb as well.
To be honest, whenever we see Rex next is when Rex dies. To be honest.
Yeah, me too. Which is why I think it could be the movie or season 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I'm definitely really hyped to see Thrawn. Obviously, the voice actor Lars Mikkelsen from Rebels is portraying him in live action, which is absolutely perfect. I cannot wait to see how he goes in live action. When Ezra comes in our screen, I cannot wait for that. I'm two hyped up characters I'm most excited to see, Ezra and Thrawn. They're the only 2 characters we have left to see, basically. Yep. But, I really hyped up to see them. I think we will get more Anakin just because the lines he said in the teaser trailer that we got, they were not said in episode 5 of Ahsoka. I think Anakin will show up as a actual Force ghost. I don't think there'll be any more flashbacks. I think that will be saved for later, maybe season 2 or something. But I don't think there'll be any more flashbacks in this season. He could show up as a hologram, potentially, like maybe a long-lost hologram Ahsoka had, but back from the Clone Wars. Maybe Anakin sending Ahsoka a message. She plays that, maybe in her ship, and it gives her even more hope. I don't know, but I think Anakin will show up again, and I hope it's a Force Ghost form. I hope. I don't think we will get Luke, which is okay. I just hope Luke gets involved in this when Thrawn comes back to the main galaxy, which is already being confirmed. Basically, if we already know Thrawn will probably come back to the main galaxy, and Luke Skywalker is being confirmed as one of the main characters in Dave's movie, so obviously Luke should better help out. But no, we'll see. I'm definitely excited to see Big Blue Thrawn next episode. It's gonna be so cool.
Oh yeah.
And it's gonna be the music. I'm excited to hear Thrawn's theme when he shows up. That's gonna be. The music this season has slapped. Obviously Kevin Kiner, and I think when we get more of the bad guys, when we get Thrawn on our screen, and then when we get Ezra, when we get those moments, the most hyped up moments left for this show, the music is going to slap. And no, I can't wait.
Yeah, I agree. I think the music has just been top tier, and
Sure.
we are just gonna. It's just gonna keep getting better and better.
Yo.
Although the last 2 episodes are hard to top.
They are, episode 4 and 5 were quite amazing, and we're going into literally unknown territory now. We've seen only like 9 seconds of episodes 6, 7, 8 in the trailers. There's only 9 seconds left of footage to be shown, so we're going in blind. We're literally going into unknown territory with this new galaxy. What the hell is it going to be like? So I'm thrilled to see, and it's going to change Star Wars forever. I feel like something massive will happen with it, and I'm definitely hyped to see it. But there are predictions for tomorrow's episode of Ahsoka. It clocks in, I believe, just shorter than episode 5. I think it's like 49 minutes, which is okay. 49 minutes, that's right.
Okay.
So a lot will go down, and Shin Hati's actress's favorite episode, so something is bound to happen with her and Baylan, I presume. But no, that's our predictions of Ahsoka episode 6. Let us know your predictions down in the comments below, and we see you guys in our review and breakdown for Ahsoka episode 6 tomorrow. The hype is real. We see you guys then. Bye.
Bye.